We're here on the back pitch at Aviva Stadium with Jon Skurr, coach for the Ireland Women's Sevens squad. Jon, we're 5 weeks into a brand new programme to develop a Women's Sevens programme. Can you tell us a little about it?
Yeah, obviously we're 5 weeks in to prepare us for the European Series and European Sevens, hopefully to qualify for the World Cup. Obviously it's a new programme looking at developing the Sevens game, and in particular with the women, and obviously with the aim to qualify for the World Cup. We've got a long programme ahead of us. We've had Kinsale where we had a successful start, and we're moving on to Amsterdam next weekend, which will be an international standard tournament where we get to see really where we're at and how the first sort of 5-6 weeks have gone so far.
Yeah, a great start down in Kinsale. I mean, you went unbeaten through it, but as you say, Amsterdam is probably the real first measure for you and for the girls themselves.
Yeah, definitely. Amsterdam is the top teams in the world. Obviously what differs with the Sevens game is the teams that are at the top of the world aren't necessarily the same as 15. So the likes of Canada and Spain are, Spain lost in the European Championship final just to England. England would be the number 1 or 2 sides in the world with Canada. So it's going to give us a real chance to see where we're at. And it's an exciting time for the girls. They're up for the challenge, and Kinsale was fantastic for us. They worked hard, showed that grit that you need in Sevens, and Amsterdam will prove a challenge for us that we're all excited about.
And in terms of the squad, there's a mixture here looking around. I mean, there's some familiar faces from the 15s aside game, the likes of Fiona Coughlin and Lynn Cantwell, but there's also some girls here who weren't even involved in the extended squad for the Six Nations.
Yeah, Sevens is a great opportunity for players to come through and make their breakthrough. Previously we've had a lot of players come through that haven't been involved, and I think the girls out there can use it as a springboard, obviously, to play 15 side rugby or to play Sevens, and we've got some exciting talent coming through. I know the age profile of our squad's quite young. We have quite a balanced mix between some older experienced players and quite a lot of young players who can really take Sevens forward, and hopefully with the view of the Olympics in 4 years' time can build a squad that's capable of competing for a medal.
And isn't that the real lure for something like this, that the Olympics, I mean, it's a real world stage, isn't it?
Yeah, the Olympics is what every sportsman dreams about. Although, we talk about Rugby World Cup finals and that has its own lure, but an Olympic medal, you're competing in the world event, and for rugby players we have this exciting opportunity to compete in the Olympics, and hopefully it's going to excite people and also drag people in that maybe not thought of rugby, or maybe thought 15-a-side was too much for them. They didn't like the contact. Sevens is much more of an open game, and it's very attractive to watch, and I think it's the chance to be an Olympian is obviously every athlete's dream, and hopefully we've got the opportunity to do that, compete, and also help the game of rugby and in particular Sevens grow in Ireland.
Jon, thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you.